Your decision to leave Rice after 3 years and look for another school?
And that's over. I'll put that behind me, and all I care about right now is about Oregon basketball and my new team, and I'm hoping that I can do whatever I can to make my team improve and get to our goals this year.
How did you decide on Oregon?
Well, I mean, I was looking at a different school, but I think Oregon was the best fit for me. I mean, they needed a guy like me come get some more rebounds for them and do some more hustle plays and get some scoring out of him. So I think Oregon was the best fit for me, and that's why I decided to come to Oregon.
What or who do you pattern your game after?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, was there someone that you watched in the NBA or in college that you liked the way they played and you tried to play like them?
I mean, not really. I mean, Scola is kind of the guy that I really like how he plays, and I mean, that's about it. I mean, I think my game is kind of like him. I mean, he got really nice post moves down low, and I mean, I still have to improve my outside game like him, but he's a guy that I really look to.
The choice choosing Oregon, was that purely a basketball thing? Was there something about the school or the setting of the town that drew you here? Or was it all mostly just where you would fit on the court?
Basketball was like the main thing that I picked Oregon because, I mean, I heard a lot about Coach Altman and his coaching staff. I mean, he's a great coach, and he took a lot of teams to NCAA tournaments, and that's one of my goals. So hopefully we can get to that goal this year.
You haven't been here very long, obviously a veteran in the college game, though. Yeah. What have you learned new in your time at Oregon?
Well, I mean, all I can say is practices are much harder here, and I mean, we work hard every day, and I mean, I learned a lot. I mean, he always on me. He want me to like do a lot more scoring, and I mean, he want me to be more aggressive. So I mean, he's really trying to help me out.
Seems like you're doing that though. How has it, been fitting in with these guys? You came off and you've been doing well.
Well, I mean, by the time that you're a senior, it's not that hard for you to like get to the new offense. I mean, it was kind of like not that hard for me to like get to know the new offense, and I fit well in it, and they run a lot of different stuff, and I mean, I just like the way that our offense look. I mean, it's still like compared to the other teams, we have a lot of new guys. I think we have 8 new guys, 2 transfers, and 6 freshmen. So I mean, still we're improving, and I think by the time that the conference tournament starts, then I mean, not the conference tournament, the conference game starts, we're gonna have a pretty good team, and we're all gonna know our offense really well, and we can play without any mistakes.
Were you optimistic you wouldn't have to sit out a year like a lot of transfers do?
Well, I mean, I didn't know anything about it when I transferred here. I mean, I know I had a chance, but I mean, that was just something that I knew about it and no one else knew about it. So, I mean, it was a kind of like a gambling. I mean, I would have transferred, sit out a year, or just play right away.
Would you share your reasons for thinking you could
With who?
be declared eligible right away?
Like shared my right now?
Yeah, why?
Nah, I'm rather not do that.
What are your expectations for the team for the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, at the beginning of the season, I know like a lot of media outlets, they weren't expecting much from Oregon, but I mean, right now we hear a lot about Oregon, and I mean, that's gonna make it much harder because right now, I mean, even like if we play better and we get ranked, all the other teams, they're gonna come at us much tougher than they were going to come. So I mean, we're just gonna be prepared every night and think about the team that we have that night and just put everything out there to get that win.
You're on the cusp of being ranked. What would that mean to you to get in the top 25 of this program?
I mean, that means a lot. I mean, I was never in a team that was ranked before, and I always just watched it on TV, and I mean, I think it's going to be a great experience.
What was the challenge of coming to the United States when you did in high school to play basketball, or did you just want to see it over here?
No, I came here to first of all, get my education and get to play basketball. And the toughest one was sacrificing to see my family and all my friends back home and just come to the country that I don't have anyone here. So that was the hardest decision that I had to make.
You have so many steals, which is odd not odd, but unusual for a big man. Is there an art to the steal? Is there kind of a method to how you're able to get so?
Well, you say big man. I'm only 6'7", so I'm not that big of a man. But I mean, I guess quick hands, they help it a lot. And I mean, coach sometimes get mad at me because I forgot about playing defense and just go after the balls and gamble too much. But I mean, I'm trying to fix that and just stay. What do you call it? Like salad, not like let people just go by me because I want to steal the ball from them. So.
Is it part of your mindset that you want to get?
Yeah, I want to get the ball. I mean, the ball just. I mean, when I see a guy have a ball in front of me, I just want to get it from him. So, yeah.
Arsalan, other than you, people wouldn't be too familiar with basketball in your country. Could you give us just some background on the level there, or how you got into the sport versus some other sports?
Basketball is a really popular sport in Iran, and I think in the past 10 years we've won 3 or 4 Asian championships in a different level, like a junior, under 21, and the senior team. So, I mean, basketball is becoming really, really popular. I think right now is one of the top 3 sports in the country of mine, and so I mean, people likes it, and a lot of people following me. They didn't have much clue about college basketball, but since I've been here 3 years, they already start knowing a little bit about it. And we have like one other guy that he's a walk-on at UCLA that he was my teammate in a junior national team, and he's at UCLA right now. And then one other teammate that I have, he plays Division II for Hawaii Pacific. So. Yeah, they start knowing a little bit more about college basketball.
Did you grow up playing the sport, or were you a soccer player or something else, or family members play it?
Well, I played different sports. No, none of my family members are athletes, but I played different sports. I started with swimming, tennis, volleyball, basketball, and then I had the most improvement in basketball, so I just followed up with basketball.
Are you able to get home often? How often do you get home?
Well, I usually go back home every summer to just visit with my family, and if there is any national team games like an Asian championship or a World Cup, I just participate in that.
It's tough to not only go home so little.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough to just like see your family, I mean, once a year, and that month that you're going home, you probably see them just for like a week or 2, because the rest you have to be in a national team camp and participate in the practices. So it's really tough, but hopefully it gets better from next year.
With the world political situation, have you received much negative reaction as you go around the arenas, or you prepared for that a little bit?
I mean, when I go to the different arenas, I just try to keep my focus in the basketball court. I try not to listen what other people say, but yes, there are a lot of things that I can't hear, but I really don't pay attention to it.
Are you a politically minded guy? I mean, is that something that you...
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not really into politics, and since the first day I came to the United States, they've been asking me all kinds of questions about it, but I just said I'm a sportsman from my country, and I think this is a way that like I can help the relationship, that like build a kind of like a friendly relationship with the people from the United States, because I mean, they're all really friendly to me, and I try to be really nice to them. So I mean, this is a nice way to talk to them.
How is it that you're kind of helping the popularity of basketball in your home country? Have you ever thought about it that way?
Well, I mean, the first couple of years it was really hard for me because I was the first Iranian basketball player, which I still am, the first one that got the Division I basketball scholarship. I mean, it's kind of hard because I mean, I just try to do my best and show the coaches that like there are more people in my country that like they can play basketball, they can come here and participate in a college level. So it's kind of hard. You have to keep your composure every game. You can't do anything like, what do you call it, like do anything stupid. You can't talk bad or anything. So I just try to do the best as I can to show them like we have a lot of respect for other people, and like we just come here to play hard and practice hard.
What would it be like, to know a kid in a couple of years if he comes in and he says he was inspired by you to play basketball and all that? What would that mean to you?
I mean, it feels good. So I mean, I'm just trying to be a good role model if that's the case. Yeah.
Did the Basketball Federation help or push you at all to come here, or was it hard to get permission
Not
to
at
do
all.
that?
I mean, I just came here with the support of my family, and I mean, I didn't need to get permission from the Basketball Federation, but they were always supporting me, and I mean, I always stay in contact with them about like the games that we have in the future. Like this summer, we have a Asian championship that it's like qualifies team for the World Cup in Spain. So I mean, I always stay in contact with them, and I have a really friendly relationship with the head of the federation.
Have you found any Iranian food in Oregon yet?
Well, I mean, I met a lot of like Iranian people here. There are a lot of grad students actually that they study computer science here. So, I mean, I just talk to them, and they can cook. So I just go there sometimes. Yeah.
Is it a cultural challenge, Eugene? I mean, Houston's a much bigger city.
Houston is a much bigger city. Houston has about like 20,000 Iranian. And that's why they probably have like a couple of different Iranian restaurants. But here, I mean, the people are a lot friendly, and I mean, I just like them, and I'm getting used to the city, and so far I really like it.
Are people back home able to watch you on TV? Can they catch the games at all?
Well, actually not. I try to get them. I got a username and password for the Pac-12 network, and I gave it to my mom, but she wasn't able to watch it because I guess it's not possible from Iran to watch it. So, but she just watches it from the game tracker and follows up the game like that. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the matchup with UCLA where you get to play against a teammate and a fellow countryman?
Well, I mean, I'm just not looking forward to one game. I'm looking forward to every game because, I mean, not a lot of people they had like respect for our team. So we're just gonna go at like every city that we go to play their team, to just go there and play as hard as we can and try to beat them and show them who we are.